Okay, so I got all my stair pieces cut. The next, we're going to be able to start doing the regular floor joists. Again, you could nail these. It's going to be awful tricky if you nail them through the back here, which is what you would do with conventional construction. You'd nail through the back with like a 10 or a 12 penny nail, and that would be enough. And then you would toe nail down into the mud sills. A couple quick questions for you. Whoever answers on Google Classroom will get bonus points here. What would our mud sills material be? So what type of lumber is it? And then if we're toe nailing into the mud sills, what type of nails would we use? So whoever gets back on Google Classroom first and comments and answers those two questions, you'll get bonus points. So anyway, we could nail through there. That's going to be tricky. Probably the easiest way is just hold these together, push them tight against the band joist, mark one. So we got a little mark there, pencil mark, mark one, glue it, tape it, put a little bit of glue on either end, and put them in there, and hopefully they fit nice and tight. And then that'll set up overnight. You won't be able to touch it. You're gonna have to be careful while that glue sets up. All right, quick tip here. So you've got your mark on there for this joist. When you tape right on the end there. So that way your tape isn't interfering with the glue that goes on the mud sill. The other thing, you've only got a layout mark in the middle, and when you put this on there, you cover that up. So maybe before you start with your floor joist, hold the joist on the center and put another mark on that side. That way, when you put this lapped joist together, you've got a mark that you can hold it to, and you know you're not crooked in or out that way. Okay, so I've got all the joists in up to the area where we're getting our stair opening joists and stuff. So I'm gonna walk away for now and let this sit for a bit, let the glue cure so I don't knock any of these out. But you can see all my joists are on the correct side of the layout line. You can't see any X's, and they're lapped in the same direction. Everything looks pretty good. I think some of these aren't quite straight because I can see a little bit off the layout mark here, but that's fine for this scale model. You get one sheet of subfloor on here to cover the whole thing, and it's not like you have to break on joists and make sure everything's perfectly straight. So I'm going to step away for a little bit now, let this glue cure, and then I'll come back to it and fill in these last couple. All right, through the magic of the internet, we're back. So we're ready to do these last couple floor joists here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out where on my headers and stuff the cripple joists go. So if our two doubled floor joists go here and here, our headers are going to go right in between here. So we can hold our header in place there. And I'm not sure if you guys can see them here, but there's marks. So we are going to put that mark here. And remember, this side has the marks with the X, so it's marked and go. So I'm going to mark it like that and like that. That's our layout there. And it's going to be the same on this other one, just on the other face. So you can hold them right there. And so if our headers are here and here, those layout marks are where the cripples are going to go. All right, so I put my layout marks on the headers, and because the cripples go from here to here, that layout mark is facing that way, and this layout mark is on that side. So I'm going to use my combo square, and I'm going to square these down. You could tape these on here. You're gonna have to be real careful not to let things move around too much, or nail them. I think I'm gonna nail them because I'm using up all the tape in the house. Because these nails are just barely penetrating through there, put some tape across the top just to hold it all together while the glue sets up. All right, and then we can glue this in place. Some tape on top to pull it tight. All right, we're ready to drop in the cripples and the last couple joists. Alright, and that's that. Hopefully I didn't do too much off camera. It's tricky trying to do this and stay on camera and all that kind of stuff. Good luck with yours. I hope it goes well. Just take your time. It can be a pain. It's kind of finicky work. If you take your time, it should come out fine. If you get frustrated, just walk away and pick it up again some other time. That's it for now. Next step is going to be subfloor and laying out the walls. So we're moving on up. Oh, last thing. You're going to have extra floor joists. Hang on to these. You're not going to need them all, but hang on to extra ones because those are going to be your headers for the walls. See you later.